Back it up, back it in. Let me begin. Let's just go back. Yes, guys, I think you can hear me now. Let's get back in it. Let's get back in it, man. I bought a brand new mixer. Studio looking shaky, man. The studio's looking shaky, bruv. You know, we don't need no. Yeah, good sound, much better than before. Yo, Georgie and Antonio, what's going on, bro? Great to see you. Loud and clear. That's much better, man. All good now. Brilliant. Sorry about that, guys. I think it was more. I bought a brand new sound mixer, and I didn't realize that this thing had to be plugged for like a few hours. Just got it out of the box. But I hope you can hear me now. Yeah, so yeah, let's continue with our show, man. Let's continue with our show. Let's pump the shit out of our altcoins because listen, you never know. There's people early enough right now coming into crypto, guys. So where were we? So we were talking about basically where the market's at, but let me take this question. So the brother said, can you update on ML? Yes, I did do a quick update on ML yesterday. And what I actually did was, and what we did in the group was we kind of unstaked it because, you know, I did anyway. They're still running 64% APY, as you can see here. I never got my Atomic DeFi airdrop, which was quite, you know, to be honest, you know, that was disappointing, but there was a round 2 of that. But if you notice something, there are a lot more altcoins actually performing worse than ML. You know, ML hasn't actually really gone below. If you look at these, look, 11, it went under, 11 cents. So from that perspective, I don't really worry too much. I mean, ML doesn't take too much of my sleep. But what I would say is, like what I said yesterday, I think we just have to sit back and sometimes look, if you feel like you can cut your losses because you've lost conviction, that's also not a bad way of approaching things, but you just have to be confident in what you want to do with it. I think that has been my message to everyone, whether it's Kaspa, Alephium, whether it's Sui, Mint Layer, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I would say, look, in terms of updates, I think ultimately they are, let me just turn up my mic. Yeah, I can hear myself. Yeah, good. So ultimately, I would say, look, they're doing their thing, man. You know, this team comes under a lot of FUD, but I would say it won't take too many candles from here to get to a break-even level. Yeah, Mary, Moonwell's absolutely rocking. Let's have a look at Moonwell. So yeah, mint layer, I think you know, I would say if you want to hold it, I think you can. If you want to sell it, I think you can also do that as well. But there's just so many great projects right now. Let's have a look at Well. I just feel like Well is just run so hard that buying at these levels doesn't actually make sense, in my opinion. And I could be wrong. I did actually buy SoulSex, by the way, bro. And I announced it in the group, which is a great small cap. But yeah, 283 million, 400 million FDV. I think it will do another 10x to the for the rest of the cycle. But yeah, if I was gonna get a 10x, I'll just get Sui. Guys, you know, how we get to the bag doesn't matter. I don't think it matters sometimes. But this has been a brilliant project. It's been a brilliant project. I mean, I've talked about Moonwell for donkeys. If you go through our group, there are a few skeletons waking up. You know, virtual protocol I've spoken about. I actually did a live stream about the Bas Ecosystem to the community. But because there are so many projects, from this point of the super cycle or the explosive phase of the bull market, I really want to try and just focus on core holdings and a bunch of shit coins, $500 here, $1,000 there, whatever exposure that you want to do. But really, like, I want to knuckle down on the main bag. I think the pump for Moonwell has already taken place. It's been quite astronomical, but yeah, nevertheless, a great project. Very, very good project. Mr. West in the building. Hope you're well, bro. Patriot, bro, all good now? Fantastic. Yeah, let's keep it moving. Yo, okay, what's happening, bro? You good? Yeah, stream quality is not the same as before. Better or worse, do let me know, which means I've just bought a great mixer then. So I'll charge that to the maximum, and then I'll make sure it's all plugged in nicely. Yo, Qbad, what's going on, bro? Hope you're doing well. When do you recommend unstaking ML? Just trying to maximize the rewards. I don't think you need to unstake it, but immediately, because obviously right now we're not really doing anything with it. So you can keep it now, but I would say definitely in the we can revisit that in November, because it's important for you guys and for myself to actually hold custody of our tokens. But let it cook for now. Let it print you out some extra rewards. And to be honest, that staking has actually made up, big up to the ML team, because, most cases, a lot of people have doubled their tokens. So that's not bad at all, if you look at it. So yeah, leave it there for now. And then hopefully next month, we'll see how the market is. If I think we get to a level which is very close to most people's break-even point, at that point, I will just unstake them and hold them in storage. That's what I would do. Daniel in the building, thinking about swapping Injective for Spectral. Thoughts? Hey, bro, now anytime. So Spec, I caught Spec at 470, 4.7, just under $5. Spec was one of the things that attracted me to Spec. And when I did the write-up in the community, I mean, this stuff is coming back to me now to kind of haunt me in a way. Spec and Virtual Protocol. I did an article titled Base, and of course there was see if I can actually find it. It's a pretty good read. We do a lot of things right at the DXB crypto community. Now, it could be a blessing and a curse, because I do get through a lot of projects and I write about them in detail to present them to the community. But let me tell you, Spec right now is looking good in the AI space. It's looking very good, because you've got some people don't like it because of historical. I remember one or two people complaining when I did the buy alert, under $5, and some people were like, "Oh no, the team is not. We're not sure about this or that." But it pumps, and then everyone likes it. So that's something you've got to take into account. But that space is quite competitive. That space. All of a sudden, have you noticed, like, all the big KOLs are talking about Spec? And I kid you not. I mean, I've done several posts on this. One of them was in July. And let me see, Base Ecosystem. Let me just show you, because I did write, when I wrote about it, I made some important points. Base Ecosystem, was it? Base projects. All right, there we go. Base AI projects. So yeah, basically, what I was saying was that the only two AI projects in the whole of, and this is before Eagle AI came out, which is obviously a micro cap, right? So in this entire, in fact, I actually did a live webinar on the Base Ecosystems projects launching, and this is pretty extensive. So look, all I will say is, in terms of Spec, it is, from $5, let's say the average price was $5, it hasn't actually left anyone in terms of trying to DCA into this. Yeah, it's pumped. Having said that, the full FDV here is 1 billion. You've got some projects that are going to compete with this. So you just have to be, in terms of exchange listings as well, Aerodrome, Base, definitely gets on Coinbase, in my opinion, because it's already on crypto.com as well. So there's a lot going for this project. Now, the only thing I'd be careful about is, the people that are pumping this right now. And again, I do like when big KOLs start talking about the project. And the only thing I would say is just look for any dips to enter this. But swapping it for injective, it's really like it's a decision you have to make, because depends on when you got into injective. If you got injective last year at a cheaper price, you're in profit. You can still keep a bag and then get into this one as well, but you definitely need some AI for sure. So yeah, I do like it. I think the only thing that I didn't really like about it recently was, Crypto Banter's talking about it. You got Virtual Bacon talking about it. So they've obviously done a nice deal with KOLs. We do need that for pumping, or pumpermentals, as they say. And the area is different as well. On-chain agent economy, a machine intelligence network to generate autonomous on-chain agents. That's actually bang on the money, right? I've been banging on about this for the last few weeks, especially to the community. Large language learning models, and you've got tons of these projects coming. So if I was to look at something below 100 million, of course, I would look at the likes of Based AI for sure, because the market cap is smaller. It has a fanatical community. I mean, I haven't seen fanatical community about this one. And I will also look at the likes of DAI as well. So very competitive space. But yeah, do bear in mind that it's 1 billion FDV. And it's a big project, very, very serious backers and the rest of it. So yeah, if you made that choice, I think, listen, I can't make it for you. I can only tell you what I would do. Injective is a big layer one. Just do the calculations and then jump in. Alaikum assalam, bro. Accumulation time. Yes, it's the market is right now kind of green, which I like. We like a bit of green, of course. No puns intended there. But yeah, look, it's nice to see a bit of green, guys. A doctor a day, what was it? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. That's what green candles are, man. Even if it's at a 2% pump or 3% or whatever, it's always good to have some green candles, because some people were losing it, man. Listen, a lot of you from the community are wondering, man, this guy doesn't get through the DMs. It's discouraging sometimes, because I look at the DMs and I'm like, oh man, it's probably easier to go into the chat. Let's just say I had to save few lives. Couple of people were ready to quit. Jump off the bridge. I know, look, it's not funny, right? But we got to find the fun side of crypto. Because 6 months ago, 8 months ago, 9 months ago, when it was all pumping, no one really, the first time ever we've had a pre-halving top, that should have really been our indicator. That should have really, listen, we all live and learn. No one knows what's going to happen in crypto. I'll give you an example. When I posted about Sturdy, it went on to do well. We didn't know that. But sometimes, you get a buy alert and the project doesn't do well. So we're just hoping more winners than losers. But yeah, it's a good time to accumulate for sure, bro. Absolutely, 100%. You were so confident on ML. What is your prediction? Yeah, so this. I'd have to challenge that a little bit, bro, because people say you're so confident. I'm absolutely still confident. Who said I'm not confident? But I guess what people don't realize is, my job is to make as much money as possible, and sometimes we lose along the way. So I'm hoping that with all our projects, few of them should actually make up for the losers. And overall, I'm really confident in microcaps. I think the balance has always been quite carefully constructed in the sense that, predominantly, like, at least the biggest bag, single bag that I hold in crypto right now in a dollar value is Kaspa. I also have a decent bag of Sui. So think of those as insurance. But if you're coming into the game and you've got Mint Layer, OGPU, you've got I don't know, Mora Games, which is brilliant by the way, but and you've got a bunch of, like, you're gonna sweat, but you will make money. However, the chances are you are going to be stressed throughout the whole entire bull market. And then some of these decent layer ones at $100 million, they tend to offer slightly more relief. But yeah, everything is risky in crypto. So in terms of my bullishness, I haven't lost it. In terms of my price prediction, I mean, if I'm going fundamentally from a market cap perspective, I will tell you, bro, the market cap is low enough for that to go to a 30-40x. But realistically, most of us should be aiming to eject from certain positions after 10, 15, 20x, taking profits along the way. And this is a mentality we've got to change, guys, because I think sitting back for the moon boyish, not moon boyish, but only a certain level of our bags will get to the top of our price prediction. Let's say we project a 50x. I'm hoping that, from 5x onwards, 5 to 10x onwards, some actually even do it for riskier projects. They do it for, they take profit a lot earlier. But it's a good question. Have I lost confidence in the project? Absolutely not. Am I staking it? Well, yeah, I was, but I wanted to take custody of it. And the reason why is because we're about to move into the parabolic stage. Yes, I know, it's so tiring. Every day we're here, we do the same thing. But at this point, guys, we're all seem to be allocated, and I think the next part of the market is just gonna come and go ballistic. I genuinely believe that. I think there will be a stage where, like I was saying a few weeks ago, there were ghost chains that I know have no GitHub. Like, there's not been any single line of update or any new code written since 2019, 2020. And they were pumping 4%, 5%. And we're not even in the parabolic phase. So I would say, look, for that reason, yeah, I do remain, most of the altcoins that I buy, I tend to classify them into different categories. So if it's in a riskier category, I just let it cook, bro. Yeah, I got this. I got a cheap one, bro. I got this thing called Moana. I think I'm going to return it. It's just it requires charging. I just picked it up because I wanted to test. My main mixer is actually in for repairs, but I wanted to get a proper setup. Everything else is proper. The monitors are incredible. The coffee machine is decent. But yeah, I picked up a fantastic little kit. And one of the features that I really, really wanted was to be able to play music via Bluetooth. And this thing was like $60. The only downside to it is you got to charge it for donkeys in order for the actual mixer to work, which sucks. But once it's fully loaded, it works for up to 8 hours. Yeah, subscribe. OTK versus Creo. Ooh, man, listen, Creo all day. Do you want a YouTube answer, or do you want a real answer? Nothing. Listen, first of all, I hold both bags, but this is like, comparing, jam to marmalade or chalk and cheese, as we say. They're not even in the same league. OTK is a micro cap that is, it's a mobile game. It's got a lot of promise. It's on Solana. and it has a big community in terms of who talks about it, who all of those fundamentals, like, or fundamentals. Right now, $8 million market cap. It's blasphemous. You can't. Creo's got a whole entire nation behind it, bro. Creo's from Creo. Look at that bounce. Creo's going to do well, guys. And under 3 cents, I think it's good time to dabble into this and stack your bags, because tokenomics decent, 28 million FDV, about the same market cap, has more listings, has bigger following. Yeah. I hope I gave you conviction there, bro. And hopefully one day you'll get a Binance listing. Of course, you can buy me a nice cup of coffee or something. Big up, Alan, by the way. Solid question. Yeah, the tangent ring, man. I'm not into like, I barely wear my wedding ring. Wives always catching me out, man. Nah, I don't. I've never really. I wouldn't wear. When I was in London with the missus, we went into where did we go? Yeah, was it the Selfridges or somewhere? They were selling the fitness aura ring for females, and she liked it. She bought that, but I can't imagine wearing my wallet in my finger. I don't know, man. What if I swipe the wrong thing? What if I high five a criminal? But yeah, solid, bro. Yo, Ades, what's happening? Any opinion on Kaspa dip? Reckon you'd go further down? Nah, it's got tough support, bro. I posted it on the Discord last night. Kaspa won't dip below 10 cents, and I think if it does, then it's gonna go straight down. I mean, still got another very, very good support level below that. But listen to this story, right? So when Kaspa was pumping, there was an old gap on the chart which I used to track quite a lot, and I just remember one day I was like, "Yo, the price is gonna be for sure attracted to this level," and a lot of the Kaspa community were like, "What are you talking about?" So if you look at Kaspa here, yeah, this is what I dropped last night into the. This was literally done at 4 a.m. as things were kicking off, but nah, I don't really see Kaspa dropping back down to the old school levels. Not at all, bro. Yeah, that's going to be the level to crack around that 10 cents mark. So, listen, overall, Kaspa needs to catch a break, and we all know the situation. I have most of my money there, and I haven't sold it yet. Some would have said to me, "Oh yeah, you should have sold at 20," but I'm not there for. I haven't bought Kaspa to sell it at 19, 20 cents. I think we get higher, and but the only thing is, right now, it's actually Kaspa is facing external issues. It's not really so much about, because think about crypto, right? Like, think about an investment like this. You've got that situation that's happening, that's awful, and people are, of course, people that would have invested into Kaspa for more reasons may sit back and say, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, it's incredible how these things are forgotten. Now, considering it's my largest holding in terms of a USDT value, am I panicking? The only reason I'm sitting here and I'm pretty chilled out about it is because my entry was just stupid. Like, I got in at the absolute beginning. Like, I was one of the first people that, not one of the first people that got into the project. I was one of the first YouTubers that, used to cover Kaspa on a daily, on a daily basis. And what's going to happen next year, guys, is a lot of our entries will look like that. You'd be sitting up on a comfortable 10x or whatever, and then there'll be people panicking in the market. So yeah, for now, I still have faith. If I sold it today, I would make incredible amounts of money, but I'm going to hold it because there's something that I tweeted today that was so, I went nuts today on Twitter, by the way, guys. Follow me on Twitter, please. That's the only thing I'm going to sell you. That's the only thing I'm going to shill here. Look at this, man. Being afraid is natural. Saying the bull market is over for certain cryptocurrencies or in general is cowardice. So it's funny how when we get to the penultimate bounce, a lot of new experts who ghosted the past 8 months, they're all going to pop out of the woodworks and they're going to say, yeah, this and that, we're going to... It's incredible. That happens every time. And then what I was saying is, Based AI, $2, Alephium, $1, Marvia, around that $1 mark. When this is sitting like $20, $100, $50 or whatever, and we have a retracement or something happens in the market, you look at that and you think, yeah, I'm not going to sell that now, or I'll take profit. But we have that flexibility. So think about the entries right now that we're making. These entries are 60, 70, 40% better than just what they reached in their all-time highs without printing, without the global situation in terms of the M2 money supply. Guys, we haven't scratched the surface. Like, this is, I believe, like, anybody would argue about the fear because it's really, really easy to sell euphoria. Have you seen how quiet YouTube is right now? Right? YouTube is a ghost town. I mean, I know certain content creators, they're not even making content anymore. It's a struggle right now to tell people, yeah, you know what? We're going to be fine in this project, in that project, or that project is shit. You need to get out of it. Whatever the case may be, but better times will come, guys. And I know right now it is almost it is almost that time, November time. We need to get some election projects as well. I think there was one that was posted in my Discord about Sui on Trump. We need to take a look at that, but we can make serious money, guys. Bullyverse. You know what? I actually looked at Mora, Bully. What else did I look at today? So look at, honestly, it's a very good question because it's time to look at these micro caps. Sleepers. Now this one here, 2.8 million volume, not bad. All right. For the market cap anyway. No exchanges. But honestly, I can tell you right now, some of these will absolutely pump. And I'm not saying it's going to be Bullyverse, but look at it. There are better games. I mean, we're in Marvia heavy, we're in Cara than those. But look, let's look outside of that. Another one that is incredible. Obviously, this was Shill last year, quite a lot. I think they did a very, very good job on some influencers. But look at this. Look at the volume here. This is what they mean, cryptocurrency going to zero. But look at the quality. And it's on Mexi as well. So some projects are pretty much dead now. They're a ghost chain. They have, I mean, these guys are, I think they're in Miri as well. But look at this. I mean, this is, if there was ever 100x, this thing is mental. I don't know if you've seen the games on Mora Games, right? And by the way, I'm not shilling you this because I haven't bought it. I was thinking about doing an alert today with the team, but this thing is like, I don't know, it's a gaming studio. it's actually got decent games as well. So obviously, with the way the market is right now, it's not. This carries a government health warning, but the likes of Bullyverse and these smaller games. I mean, look at this. And the team, the one thing that you can't argue with these guys is they're literally quality here on moral games is not a joke. And this is the one that I was really. I mean, think about the poor man's version of Off the Grid. A $2 million market cap. You know, you got WAS Studios, you've got this. I am really impressed with this team because they've got no volume. Uh, this was shielded a lot by influence last time. They've lost pretty much a lot of, there's no money in it at all. But they stuck at it. You know, they're updating, they're improving the game, they're holding spaces. So Moral Games is another micro cap at $1.9 million, FDV 2 million. Very risky, hardly any volume at all. If you look at the markets, I mean, this is ridiculous right now. There's not even a recorded depth. Look at that. You can't kill this project. You can't kill what's already dead, but there's only one way up. So that's another one. Let's have a look at Wire Studios while we're at these. Yeah, look at this. Coin Market Cap is not even tracking it. Let's go. I mean, look at this. 1.7 million. So this is a strategy that often works. You know, you get something that's quite beat down. And again, Moral Games is not the only one. Look at the volume on WAS Games, like 5K. But these are the sort of games, sort of projects that, in my opinion anyway, instead of like loading up on 10,000 meme coins, you really got to look at undervalued gems, man. This is brilliant. I posted this. I think this was like March last year. I mean, March this year, earlier the year. I don't know how many zeros it had when we made our first flip into WAS Studios. And I like to say on the record, I actually got into this way before Supo. But Supo pumped it. I didn't. I'm not that big at all. So yeah, this is, I mean, listen, I think Mora, you got Bullyverse, you've got a bunch of these, you've got Simverse, you've got all of these little games that will potentially pump. So yeah, very good question there, bro. ML 50 cents, 2025. There you go. There's your price prediction. Any thoughts on Arweave? Yes, I love Arweave. And if you look at my layer ones, so Arweave is right here. So basically, what I love about this, look, first of all, $1 billion, but fully diluted, better tokenomics than most, a brilliant team based over there in the UK. And the launch of the AO token is also incredibly bullish. I think Arweave is a 20x, 15 to 20x, even at $1 billion market cap. Because it's not about the permanent storage alone that makes it a more relevant chain this cycle. It's the fact that it's also launched the AO token, and of course 21 million tokens, 100% fair launch, and of course holders of the Arweave token can actually claim AO. So if you're in the market for a large cap and you want to secure some big money, like say you want to throw some decent money and you don't really want to risk it, you can look at Arweave. Now, in terms of a narrative, personally, I don't think Arweave pumps with the likes of Filecoin and Storage and that narrative alone. I think Arweave slightly bigger as a layer one in terms of in terms of what it can capture, the partnerships that it can announce, and the fact that already big Web2 companies are using this. It's quite incredible. But I do like this, not because of the file or permanent storage, but I love the fact that this is a project that's going to AI as well. So yeah, that I hope that answers that question, bro. Base Maga Deplorable, my brother, how are you, bro? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is happening for you, man. I haven't seen you for a few days on X. Yeah, portfolio's wrecked for 6 months. I understand, bro. Do not worry about it, because when I show you why it's wrecked on chain, you can see here we're not in the territory where we need to be at these, for alts anyway. We need to be able to reverse into an alt season. Bitcoin at 60% is almost agonizingly there, right? This is your biggest indicator of why. Look, and I could, right now, let me just move this. I mean, look at that. It tapped 59.77 to the expected 60% dominance of Bitcoin. So for that reason, we'd have to come a long way down from here in order for alt season, right? Very simple calculations. We don't really need to reinvent the wheel and kind of look for every technical analysis there is. The key ones that we need to know, we already know. But guys, honestly, every single one of us here, bro, is going to make crazy money. I think it just depends on our emotions. And that's what I struggle with most of the time. I fight emotions. Fact is killing me, brother, every time. Man, fact is, honestly, bro, that one's been a disaster. Look at this. I mean, look, $8 right now. What I would say, though, is as part of the Coinbase narrative, could we see a revival? I mean, look, right now, it just looks bleak. So especially knowing your entrance and everything else, I'll just sit on it, not even look at it at all. You can see here, like it's almost like some of these updates is what I hold on to, believe it or not. Like the fact that obviously they've gone into tangent, and I don't like the fact that they're not prolific at tweeting as well, which is another concerning point. So yeah, let's just hang in there. Their last kind of update here was on the 4th. So let's go piss them off. Fuckers. Yeah, this is what you got to do. Like, honestly, I don't understand how a people power, man. Like, literally, that's what I do to projects. I just tweeted them and said if they needed do you need a marketing manager? Because Elon tweets more than you, and he runs the world, which is so true. Yes, brother, my brother. Let's go. Let's do Alf. So the Alephia millionaires would like to know what's happening. So the floor price, I think, is kind of established. I mean, I was thinking maybe we'll go back to $1 first of all, but $1 $10, $1.11. I mean, listen, you can see here 1, 2, 3 on the chart, right? So if we lose that, I mean, you know, you're pretty much at the bottom with Alf. It's very clear. Now, what is happening in the ecosystem? That's another question altogether. So we just tweeted that team and asked them about, you know, if they needed a marketing manager. Here you don't need to have any concerns about what's going on with the project, because I think a failure here is not an option. It's not a Mickey Mouse project. It's not a gimmick. It's not a promise. This is what I was talking about today. So Deepin is coming, DeFi intensifies, gaming and tournaments and other things are happening. Because in their hackathon, they've literally they are literally on it on a daily basis. You know, I'm sitting there in Twitter every day. I'm mostly turning up at their their GitHub. And this is what you get, guys. Alephium ecosystem is growing, you know, and you can look at the hash rate. You know, if we look at and anybody can do this, guys. This just reminds me of Kaspa. You know, this reminds me of Kaspa, guys. I mean, listen, technology, the Kaspa people will come after me, so I'm a Kaspa holder too. But Alf, in terms of not really the mining rewards, let's have a look at that. So when you look at the hash rate for Alf, you start to realize it's only been one way. If there's a drop of that hash rate, then people should be concerned. But as long as the mining difficulty is going up, the hash rate is going up, and you know, that's all happening, I don't really worry for this project at all. And I absolutely love this team because they are by far one of the most hardworking teams that I know in crypto. Very hardworking. And lately, obviously, myself, you know, I tweet a lot, and I get to see what they talk about, what they build, their morals, what they stand for. You know, so yeah, I'm really just waiting for this to explode. Now, I would say, considering all the facts here, you know, Alexium Finance is another project on Alf, and Alf Banks. This is again a DeFi protocol, and this is going to be quite important actually, because if we look at DeFi Llama, Alf has a significant opportunity to go back to all-time high in terms of the TBL. How low are we going to? 54K. No, we're smashing past 70K, bro. So this is what you have right now. This is tiny. I mean, look at the all-time market, all-time market cap here. I mean, listen, sorry, current market cap, and then of course even at full FTV, which is vested over 90 years or something ridiculous. But this is what I'm interested. This is the number that I check every single day. And right now you've got the A index, and then you got that Phoenix. So you won't actually see AlphaPad and all the other projects, Alexium Finance. Guys, this is alpha here, man. Smash the like for that. Holy crap, like you won't see any of these other projects, and guess what, they will be part of the TBL, like the biggest DeFi project. So yeah, this one's good. Dean said, are we going to 50? How low are we going? 54K? No, we're never going to see 54K, bro. I mean, never say never, but if you want a doomsday chart, this chart is not a real chart. This is an idea from a while ago. You know, I think this is like back in August. So yeah, now this is where we are today. Let me just get rid of this. I mean, look, you know, this is guys, we're in the biggest cup and handle in the history of investment assets. This is going to explode. Che, 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 che. Shido. Ancient 8, good gaming project. I've never heard of it, bro. Gonna have to keep it 100. What's the ticker? Let me know the ticker. I'll check it out. Champion, man, you tell them, bro. You'd only say that otherwise, and one doesn't know why one doesn't know the project, market, sectors. Mint layer is huge. Amen, bro. Inshallah, brother. Inshallah. Took profit on virtual 5x. Turn the printer on. Great time to take profit, bro, because I don't try. The 5x is fantastic. ML, AGI, Elon, Alf, SMT, UBX, AI Tech, G Swift equals a heavy bag. And I love the conviction as well, brother. Bro said Parabolic Face might be a thing of the past. Yo, I love Angry Pepe is my guy, man. It's so pessimistic. So what are we gonna get, bro? Give us an idea. Break it down. Break it down. I mean, listen. When you say something like that, I know it's a state of psychology. I know you're looking at. In fact, man, listen, man. You want to have fun with me, bro? Let's do it. Might as well have fun together here. So, does anyone know? So, obviously, you all know DMX, right? Rest in peace, Mr. Simmons. So he did one of his greatest ever tracks is a track called "Slippin'." Okay, and this is exactly how the Angry Pepe is feeling right now. So, so in the original song, right, he says, I've been through mad different phases, but what I'm saying is, I've been through mad different markets, like charts in disarray, and now I'm holding bullish days, and I'm hoping bullish days aren't that far away. If I'm strong enough, I'll hold long enough to see my coin doing something more than just sinking to a lower joint. I know because I've been there. Now I'm there deep. Man, listen, every red candle holder, Slipping by DMX, that's your track, right? Watching all the ups and downs shake the ground beneath my feet. First came the hype, then came the dip, holding tight while my gains start to slip. You see where I'm going with this? Told myself this time I'll be that trader who succeeds, right? It's like bro was saying, stacked with mad ambitions and the heart that doesn't bleed. I'm ready for the pump, or at least I thought I was. Stacking bags while I felt the rush from that crypto buzz. Going too fast didn't last, but yo, I couldn't see. This is your portfolio right now. Watching gains turn red, wondering what it means for me. They say hodl tight, diamond hands in the game, but sometimes it feels like I'm just losing more the same. Damn. Was it my call? Question mark. Did I move too quick? Yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. You got to cheer yourself up. And I want to talk to that psychology that says parabolic faces are a thing of the past. This is classic capitulation language. This is exactly how they want us to talk. They want us to come on our live stream, bring our little coins and, you know, whatever we've got here, and maybe we're holding some gems, and we're like, nah, F this market, man. Nothing's going to happen. But better days are not far away, brother. Love hearing your moderate approach to exit. First time. Yeah, nah, definitely, bro. We're gonna be clearing, man. Thinking of 3 to 5x will be the trigger for me. Yeah, look, it's always a balance because we need to know how hard we go up. And but yeah, that's not unreasonable at all. You could even lower that to pay yourself, right? Listen, by Christmas, if things are going well, take some money off the table for sure, and then buy back into the market if you need to. But you've got to pay yourself at the end of the day. It's been a long, brutal one. Adam said RSS3. I think I looked at it the other day. Let's have a look at it again, Adam. It's relatively small enough. I mean, in terms of, look, 75 million, FDV is only 120. Not a bad project at all. I just don't know if it's going to catch the fire like I was thinking it would when I first looked into it. But very good quality, decent project, and yeah, I don't hold it, by the way, so I really can't tell you much more. But yeah, I don't think you'll do too badly holding this one, that's for sure. The only thing I would say is, if you look at the chart, it had this pump 2022, and had a gruesome bear market. And really, if you look at the price right now, it's back to where it was. But I just can see, look, exchanges are not the greatest in terms of a project that's been around that long, and in terms of innovation. I mean, the assumption is you're either holding it or you want to get in from the bottom. And I think it offers you the entry more than the exit right now. So yeah, it's not a priority, but if you obviously hold it, then I would definitely just hold it for the cycle. I said optimism season. Op season would be, I think, listen, layer twos in general, because we've really, I mean, that's a very good question. So that one deserves a serious answer. And I think for me, it's more about Ethereum than anything else in that game. You got Optimism and Manta. You've got the likes of Base with no physical token, but Base is crushing it by a mile. And Optimism is a technology. Unfortunately, it's been utilized to actually, the stack's been utilized to run mostly Coinbase as well. But right now, I mean, this one has, last year, I mean, this was actually a darling crypto when the technology wasn't as advanced, and in terms of new projects. But I think Optimism right now, could it have a season? I mean, what would trigger an Optimism season would be a layer 2 season. Are we going to get a layer 2 season? I think we will. Wait for ETH to wake up, and then this whole entire narrative should, because look, competition here is also very tough. You've got ZK, you've got this whole entire, you've got Manta, you've got, which is slightly completely different. But yeah, the only thing I would say is, if this runs, I mean, I'd be more than happy to actually get Velo. Yeah, Velodrome would be, I mean, listen, Aerodrome have left nothing, including the logo. But this is the gem right here. This is basically Aerodrome. That's all it is. So rather than Optimism, I would leverage the ecosystem for sure, bro. But I don't think we'll have a set season. Are you holding Zealous? Yeah, very small amount, and I don't actually hold it in storage. I'm actually holding it on Mexi, would you believe it, until I figure out where to put it. Yeah, no cold storage yet. Let me check if I can answer that question, bro. Let me check if any of the wallets sometimes. Let's see. Yeah, so Zelle is not on any of the wallets. And right now, I'm just holding it on the exchange. Don't understand why you're so little likes. You're giving us love and alpha. Yeah, man, these guys, look, there's 78 of them there, and they're all stingy. You know, I gave up asking these guys for likes a long time ago. Consider this as philanthropy. We've got 60 on YouTube, we've got 18 on X. But yeah, man, pressing the like button is too expensive, apparently. Yeah, what's going on, Belly? You good, bro? You think our gains are minimized if you don't have any more capital to DCA because of... Nah, not at all, man. Nah, not at all. Because for that to happen, all you got to do is either there's something wrong or these YouTubers are all talking shit. Because look, let's say you're down 20% on a project. Look at the universal price prediction of the market 9 months ago. I kid you not, there's a well-respected YouTuber he basically gave Marvia a $200, $300 range. He gave Based AI on the floor 250 to 500, and Tectum was at 600. So sometimes you gotta take a cross section of opinion as well to see how outlandish people are. Are people using fibs to do these projections? Is it purely because they've been here in the last cycle or cycles, and they know what money flow is, and a mindless market which is just money sloshing around everywhere? But you have to remember, we've got way more money in the system. We have way more projects. Granted, we've got meme coins and all of that. But I don't think you would necessarily, like, if you were holding, let's say for example, worst case scenario, let's say you bought Tectum at $30, it's now at $10. Okay, so it gets to $30, you break even, and people say, oh yeah, you don't break even because you've got to... No, that's bullshit. That's simple mathematics. Simples. So no, you don't. It doesn't mean, look, if you add to it, obviously you bring your average down, and it means you make obviously more on the upside on your way back. It just depends what life-changing money means for you. You know, like for example, if you go in at 2xr, obviously it's way better, right? Then obviously, you know, your multipliers then adjust according to the upside. But what is upside? And I think greed sometimes will get in the way. And that's exactly, it's a brilliant question, because I know few people that got wrecked in the last cycle using that kind of mindset, because that then starts to change your exit plans. Let's have a look at Kaspa. You know, a lot of people got to Kaspa at $14. I mean, 14 cents, 18 cents. So if the price target of Kaspa in the bull market is $1 to $3, right, at the very top, then, you know, a lot of people will go, yeah, $1. Oh, Kaspa is going to go to $5 and $10. And those that got in late with the less multipliers, say a 10x at $1.80, if they got in at 18 cents, they're the bag holders. Like, crypto is a dirty game. We don't want to be bag holders. I think at some point in the cycle, you got to really say, okay, you know what? The price is here right now. It looks like I need to take profit, take initial out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, now that's a solid question, bro. But overall, I don't think it inhibits your ability to move money out of the market. Thanks for going live, bro. Steven, what's happening, my brother? What do you think about Space Mesh? Smash the like button, guys. Is the bottom in? Yeah, I mean, the bottom has been coming for a while. You know what, to be honest, I didn't really mind holding this if they paid the rewards for going through that shit mining process, the lack of wallets. I can go on. I lost, I got out of it because I lost a lot of money in it. I just cut my losses. So I would say, if you are a contrarian investor, with big cojones, there's nothing bad, I would say, from someone who is taking a leap of faith. But that's all it is for me. It's not a conviction. I hate their wallet. I hate the way they mess up with your with your computers as well. You know, you're mining this shit and you don't see rewards. You don't know where to store it. There's no exchanges. I mean, XT and where else? KuCoin. All right, so they've added a few more since I got out. But this would mean, look, at the end of the day, it just means that you are playing the game. Look at the volume across all exchanges, right? Biggest one being XT, $2 million. And I can tell you that's more sell volume than buy volume for sure. So on the one hand, the degen in me says, hey man, look, it will always pump. But then the logical, this is, you know, numbers don't lie here. Some will see that as the glass either half empty or half full, bro. Some will say, oh yeah, look, man, it's completely down. Some will say, look, this could go dead. So right now, I'm not touching it. It's a bit of a sensitive one for me. I gave them some good money and I lost it. I didn't really lose it technically because the project that I actually got did really well for me to grab those gains. And sometimes that's how you got to act, you know, like, you know, if you can salvage something from a project. But I just don't know, man. A project like this, we talk about Alf, right? So here's an example for you on why I love the developers and why I go to GitHub. Look at this. They gave us Ledger, they gave us One Key, they gave us Tangent, right? They're giving us RWA and they're giving us DeFi. And they're turning up every day, Twitter Spaces, friggin' wallets. It's a good chain. The TVL is going to grow. So I'm okay to park my money because, guys, look, we forget in crypto. I know it feels like a slot machine sometimes, but we're investors. That's why I'm actually quite brutal with teams on, for example, on X, because nobody pays me. I pay myself. You know, I'm not tied to no project that I'm going to sit here and chill all day long. Every single project I hold, I can tell you the negatives and the positives. You know, I can tell you honestly, like there isn't one cryptocurrency, including Kaspa, which is my largest bag, including my Sui bag, which has grown significantly. Every crypto has a danger, but some of them absolutely take the piss. So yeah, you just reminded me the fact that that I lost that money. Yeah, don't buy that shit. bro landed a left hook. FLT and Alt. Alt is okay. FLT, I have no idea what that is. Flare token, FLT, I don't know. Let's have a look. Fluence. Now, Fluence I've heard of, but I've only heard good things about it. I haven't actually gone through anything that Fluence has to offer. And I think we also talked about this in our live stream. The cloudless revolution is here. Fluence Deepin platform. I've had enough of these Deepin projects, so no, I think it's shit. And what's the other one? Alt. Alt is decent, and 10 cents has to be the bottom for this. Because Alt is a bigger project, right? Like in terms of the overall bigger market cap, much bigger FDV as well. But it seems like 10 cents is the absolute floor for this. They've got a nice website. They've got some big partnerships. But yeah, like I'm not going too crazy with like Deepin. Like there will be good projects that combine AI and Deepin for sure. So yeah, you've got to, I think a lot of this speculation has to go out from us as investors. This is the business end of the season. This is where you make your sign-ins, you put your first 11 through the season, and you build a strong bench. Honestly, like you don't have to have every single token. Sometimes, you know, what I do is I could take money out now of 2 or 3 projects that will that will build like 2 additional portfolios. But sometimes capital concentration is better than diversification. You've got to knuckle down into what you believe in and put some money into it, and then go to the casino on your other side and start playing the game. Get some like really crappy not crappy, but small, good micro cap projects. Yeah, look, no one knows actually who's behind WAST. Like seriously, like no one. WAST, as far as I'm concerned, when I found it, I actually found it on Uniswap. I was just degenning here 2-3 in the morning, and let me just show you, like, because sometimes you've got to have receipts, right? You can't just make certain statements without backing it up. So let me back this up first before anything else. WASD. It's a wicked name as well. WAS Studios. What did I put this under? The DX100 gems. It's probably done about 200x from the time I caught it. WASD. So anyway, look, there's something about Moro that I think deserves as a studio. However, it's also equally risky, right? It's equally risky. So you've got to kind of knuckle down and think, which one of these should I get for 500? Like literally $500. That's all it takes. That is all it takes. Where are you, WASD? Anyway, it's in there somewhere. Check times. They messed up the launch, but they have full backing of the SUI and SUI play X1. Oh, X1. Now you're waking me up, bro. Pre-alpha launch soon. Very nice. Where can I find it, bro? So it's not launched it, you said, right? A couple of good gaming projects. Is it this one? Isn't this the one that we talked about the other night? No, it's not this one, is it? No, can't be, surely. That chart. This is what I call. So I know this one as the middle finger chart, bro. Granted, look, let's just be fair to this, man. Let's just bring it here. Just don't want to look at that middle finger chart. So you said what, bro? They have Top Gear. So are they? What are they? A studio? Dark Times. Oh yeah, Dark Time. Dark Times. Yeah. And this is gonna ship with the X1. There are 2 games that I did actually do a video about the X1, and this was in it. But the quality is incredible, right? The only thing is, I've never really with the X1. I think you might be right. But is there anything they can do to calm down with the middle finger, bro? $1.4 million market cap. There were 2 games. What was the other one? Escaping me. The second one is kind of escaping me as well. Yeah, it's super interesting. I mean, I have actually talked about the 2 that ship with the X1. So yeah, I think this is I wouldn't say this is the most bullish thing, but I think both games need to be checked together. Thanks for that, Jar. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I checked Cry AI, bro. It was when we looked at Cry. When did we look at it? The other night. It's been decent. Yeah, $4 million market cap. Chart looks okay. Solid chart, in fact. Fully diluted 5 million. Oh, sorry, 6 million fully diluted. Yeah, we looked at this the other night, and I did say that I wasn't so sure how long we need to keep elevating KOLs, but yeah, it's kind of actually my thing was the narrative itself. I mean, I like the AI aspect of it. The team is fully doxed, small enough market cap. So yeah, good shout, because a lot of people have been mentioning that as well. Yeah, oh my god, bro, Mora is undervalued. I mean, I wrote up a big buy alert today. I know most of us are here in the community, but think of like something that's a studio, right? So they're in Myria. I think they're also using Immutable X as well. So yeah, Moonwell 10. Yeah, it's mad. Moonwell is gone nuts. Seedwell from the makers of Seedify, very promising. Let's have a look. Cave had a token as well the other day. I don't know where Cave is. Cave, where you at, baby? Seed World. Don't really mind checking out these, Oh, it's on AVAX. Okay. You got my attention, bro. What's the market cap again? Let's go to the ZX tools. Yo, what's the market cap for this? 80, so it's probably got horrendous inflation, right? Fully diluted, 87 million. Unless it's a tiny one. Have they got any exchanges? I assume Uniswap. Market cap, markets. Oh, okay. Pancake Swap, Aerodrome. So multi-chain as well. Not bad at all. Let's have a look. Guys, because the bag right now is settled, like everybody's got their core bags, probably degening with some fundamentals is not a bad idea. So what's this saying on the lower time frames? All right. So yes, so it's fully diluted basically. According to this, all tokens are out. On Avalanche, 84 million, 84 million. What's the volume? Liquidity is tiny. Yeah, very interesting. Something like this, I'm sure the market cap is maybe incorrect. Backers, any backers, partnerships? Do they talk about Seedify as makers of Seedify? Have they got any backers? All right, Seedify community round sale. White paper, Seawell. Yeah, no, good shout. It's worth a look, but I don't like the market cap. I think the market cap is way too large for something like this. I'm looking at that $1 to $2 million, less than $5 million, maybe less than even $10 million. But yeah, graphic wise and whatever, it looks decent. Yeah, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. You're going to be running fact next week. Listen, guys, any teams you want me to get after, let me know. I'm actually going to prove my independence as a YouTuber, so no one talks about me shilling a project because or people paying each other or shit like that. What up? Parcel looking strong. Yeah, Parcel's been talked about as well. A few. I mean, listen. Parcel is literally. If it wasn't for that inflation, man, I would have jumped in. But I don't even know how dramatic that would be. Uptrended market. So you've got to remember that Guys, in the parabolic face anyway, some of these things that we hold on to the bear market don't become a concept at all. And it's weird because tokens will go off like landmines. This is going to pop for you this week, and then maybe 2 or 3 will pop for your best friend, and then you're like, oh shit, man, I wish I would have bought. This is the other thing as well. A lot of people are going to feel like, oh yeah, man, I sold that. I got no regrets. We're in a casino, guys. Michael Saylor doesn't know the direction of Bitcoin tonight. He's just going to buy it because he's got conviction. I think that's how we need to treat with some of our more proven. But yeah, nice one, bro. This is good. Love the dib. Yeah, a lot of, man, listen, I had, honestly, even in my own community, no names given, I had a lot of people on there, and I can understand, man. Like, we're working 9 to 5, people are putting in a shift, and then I wish this was like all USDT money that was borrowed. This is like coming from the fiat system, people mining USDT with their blood, sweat, and tears. So I can understand that, but what I don't understand is the emotional level of quitting right now. Bro said, are you staking Sui? No, not one bit. My Sui is in my cold storage. Yo, Ethan, what's happening, bro? Good to see you. Okay, decent ETH. Okay, from 2 cycles ago, up 7x today. What do you think of ETH this cycle? I think 7 to 8K. And yeah, absolutely flip it into Sui. This one's a no-brainer. So look, Sui, I do have exactly the same situation as you are. In fact, let me see how many ETH that I've inherited over the cycles. Let's open this wallet because I have some ETH. To be fair, it's been useful sometimes to get me into projects because sometimes it's just there and I use it. So I've kind of depleted it a little bit, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now I hold a decent chunk of ETH, and it's a decent size value. Exactly like your situation, and I haven't flipped it because I had some USDT to put into Sui. But what I would say is it's very clear, holding Ethereum right now. And listen, let's say it gets to 7K, I mean, what are you going to get out of it? You could buy a meme coin and do that in 48 hours or risk it, on a Russian roulette. But yeah, you can get Arweave, you can get Sui, you can get Say, you can actually get Render, you can get AVAX. Every single one of those will outperform. Solana from here will outperform Ethereum. So yeah, definitely don't even think twice. While Sui is below this price, yeah, start DCAing into it, bro. Guys, got not many projects will reach 40 billion. Just a thought. Sui to the moon. Yeah, 100%. And I love that. And I think for example, like if you look at, for example, a project, project like either a Say or a Sui or even an Arweave, I think this idea that everything is going to go to billions and billions of dollars, I think we've got to be cautious with that. Having said that, some of these and the chosen horses of the cycle, and we know what these are. These are your Solanas, your Suis, your Taus. Some of these will go astronomical. And then some of the smaller, mid-size, not mid-size so much, smaller altcoins and, some of them actually even sitting at $1 billion, I think will run very hard. Omar, let's talk. It is CETAs time. I did many announcements on CETAs. I mean, what more can I say than 44 million for the #1 DEX for the Move program language? Yeah. Buy alert. Look, CTIS is a DEX, is a hedge and a bet on the entirety of the Move programming language, in my opinion. So for that reason, why I talked about CTIS a year ago, 8 months ago, 6 months ago. I've always told the community in every single report that I did about DeFi to get SUI and to get CTIS. And 44 millions for this will be nothing. This could go to the billions, in my opinion. And the other one, whilst we're on this, the other one that we need to look at, let's look at some DeFi projects, guys. Let's look at Deep, right? So this is another one that you got to have on your radar. Now, granted, it's been pumping, and obviously, but that chart looks incredible. Because with these projects, what you need to realize is that there's an element of them that will do really well because of the TVL. Another one on Solana. I actually posted this at 3 cents. It's now done all-time high price discovery, went over 10 cents, and now back down to earth a little bit, but not by much. I mean, look at that. Was it 3 or 4 cents? Yeah, I think I sent it out here. But what you will see here, look at the TVL. Look at the TVL, guys. You're looking at something that is, the market cap is maybe 3x less than the TVL, 4x even. Look at that. And this is on Solana. And you also have to look at Jito. And I posted these in the Discord, by the way, guys. And again, you're looking at a Solana protocol, $200 million, big FDV. But look at the TVL. Look at the TVL, guys. What's causing it to balloon with that level of TVL? So Deep, Jito, definitely Camino, and of course CTIS. These are incredible DeFi projects and DEXs. So yeah, have a look at those. Off topic, did you see Trump or Joe Rogan? Yeah, he killed it, bro. Absolutely killed it. I didn't actually watch it. A friend of mine called me from Dubai, and he was like, yo, this is what he was saying. Now, what I liked was the bit that, of course, wars and stuff like that, ending wars. That's why I like him. GLQ or Fit, Miria, OFN, VDT, Corpo, Playable, DAI, Nyan. Very, very decent bag. You've got obviously gaming and AI. Sorry, gaming deep in. Yeah, very risky, but this is why we're here, right? Miria, I think Miria could come back as well. Ethereum does well, gaming season does well, layer 2 narrative kicks in, gasless and all of that. Miria was one I was looking at today, and I was thinking, oh, okay, let's keep, because it was 2100 for the million tokens, or 22 or something like that. So yeah, not bad at all, bro. You have taken a risk, but listen, DAI is a good one. And yeah, right now you could grab a million Miria for $2,000, 2100, 2200. That's the way I look at these kind of smaller smaller projects. House mint layout. Yeah, we talked about it enough today. I've never heard of Kaspa, bro. Different technology, not a blockchain, not a new technology, block DAC. Yeah, I've never heard of it. GFAL should care enough. Yeah, GFAL Doug, man. It's GFAL right now, but it will pump. Forward coin is similar to GLQ and no code AI, 600k market cap. And oh yeah, I know about Forward. I've traded it countless times up. And yeah, mostly on KuCoin. Preach. Smash the like, guys. Space smash that like, please. Could you please space the shit mesh out that likes? Not all can run T-Bird until we get up and say, yeah. I'm going to say, this time is different. Yeah, absolutely. Facts, bro. Oh, man. The big man's in the building. Zilla in the building. How are you, bro? Hope you're well. And Belt in the building. Great to see you. Fear of flight, flight, flight. Fight, fight, fight. Or flight, flight, flight. Nice one, Sean. Average buy on Kaspa is 4 cents. That's, you don't need to worry, man. You need to look down. You're like, oh man, that first floor is burning right now. Yeah, deep in a lot of deep in projects don't have enough about them. If somebody wanted a deep in unicorn, they'll just invest into the likes of Ether and just forget about it. But because we need the market cap and we need the extra gains, we need to just gain extra. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, honestly, in Belt, like, don't check it. Sorry for waking you up last night, but yeah, we were just spamming the Discord and you were like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Yeah, bright times. Absolutely, bro. I was listening to your Tether prediction and thinking, yeah, start of the next bear market. Bro, honestly, Crypto Nate, I've been saying that, bro, like in even other lives, even before it was a topic. That is going to be our Black Swan event, 100%. Like, you can put your bottom dollar on it. Like, once we start making money, you know, fiat will be a good place for some of it. USDC would be a good place for others in terms of stable coins, because at the very least, you know, there's obviously, you know, Uncle Sam's going to be behind that, right? That's what the whole Tether war is about, causing a next leg down for the Bitcoin, you know, and the cryptos. There isn't a pair on the planet without a USDT peg. I'm definitely scared that it will, yeah, not at the moment, but that, listen, they don't want to use their Black Swan event right now. You know, I think it's going to be kind of way too premature to do that, but ultimately they will do that. Because I'm a DJ and I love that, bro. That's the attitude. Oh, you dirty DJ, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Braveheart. Yeah, by the blood. Absolutely, bro. X Society is the other one. Yeah, let's have a look, bro. X. The ticker was, I think we looked at this before. Sorry, so Sai. What was the ticker? Oh, sorry, EXO. Frontier. Yeah, I think for 2:00 in the morning might be a bit too tough for me to search more coins. They also have a good wallet now. Yeah, it was built by the community though, bro. Like, honestly, the SMH wallet, let's give them credit. Let's give them credit where it's due. All right. If they've built a wallet, then brilliant. You know, big up to those guys. Zahid, I used to hold Jasmine, bro. Jasmine was my bear market love. I used to sit there thinking about going to Tokyo subways and having sushi in at the heart of Tokyo with my Jasmine bag and Internet of Things and connected while I was on the Tokyo subway. Nah, I sold it last year. Veracity, Jasmine, my bear market loves, Algorand, all of that shit went out of the window, bro. Memes AI up 143x in 3 days. Holy man, listen, now that's what hospitalizes me, honestly. Yeah, man, it's, I can imagine. Let's have a look. What is it called? Meme AI? Meme AI coin? This was like, I mean, this has been around for a bit. Nah, it can't be this one. Oh, you mean the sector? Sorry. What's your buy alert today? Clark, how many do you want, bro? How many do you want? Did I do a buy alert today? I think today I did let me have a look. Today I did a general market update that was pretty much a pick and mix. Oh, sorry, my buy alert today in the community. Yeah, check it out. That's our secret one, guys. Join the DXB community to get the buy alert. Max said, I think I've got a problem continually trading memes. Going to check into memes. And I know it's next week. Listen, we've got it's right here, bro. Let's bring you in. Listen, you know, we're accepting new new students as well. Let's just put meme anonymous. No, I'm not gonna bring him up, but I was just gonna bring up Tyrone. Don't know why my come on, Tyrone. Where are you? Too tired, man. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually gonna create something called Meme Anonymous. Good crypto with altcoins. Major. Doug, you killed it. Yeah. Absolute. You know, that P word, man. We ain't even talked about Cave today. Let's talk about Cave, guys. So yeah, there's one or two haters that say, oh, you spoke about Cave. Why not, man? I talk about coins that have no relevance in this space. Why not talk about bull runs coming, man? I just love this. I absolutely love this, bro. Yes, the bull market is coming. Yeah, Crypto E, how are you, brother? Yeah, all good. Yeah, UFO is dead, bro. I think it may just catch some wind a little bit, but much better projects from the without going back to the last cycle. Yeah, that one's decent, bro. I like it. Crypto is a mind game. Don't forget, absolutely, mental health, 100%, bro. Johnny, you are spot on. Such a gentleman, man. The start of a bull run, bro. T-Bird knows. 2014, 2016. So people started to talk negative about Kaspa. Kaspa will suffer, and soon when Kai Network is released, Bull Run said, we need you, Bull Run, first of all. We don't need the Kaspa fund. We need you, man. Listen, all-time high of the Cardano and the Solana. Those are astronomical numbers, but yeah, man, I don't think it's as simple as that. You know, the Kaspa's community moving to look. If that was true, okay, if that was true, Alephium, which is very, very close in terms of from the proof of work side, you had the beef between Kaspa community and Cubic. There's plenty of projects out there right now that are ultra low value in terms of market cap that the Kaspa community could have shifted to without waiting for Kai Network. I don't think Kai is the silver bullet to kill Kaspa, in my opinion, anyway. They want to but one USDT. Yeah, absolutely, bro. They got the knives. Knives are ready. Knives are ready, bro. Yo, Adam, that's Yeah, imagine, you know, that's not a bad idea at all, bro. Like, tell the missus that this is the wedding band, innit? Like, and that way she won't get to the USDT. But if she cuts your finger off, you're gone. What is it? Mems AI. Sorry, bro. I'm starting to wind down a little bit, as you could see, because I was here 5 a.m. last night, and it's now 2:40. But I'll check this one and a few others. I just want to vibe with you guys tonight. Don't really want to. Mems AI. Yeah, it's probably on Dex too. I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, I'm just gonna scroll through. I've got to the bottom. Unbelievable. What an achievement, guys. What an achievement. Mo, I like Moonwell. I talked about it. I'm gonna take a nap. Cordell in the building, effective acceleration. Yes, I actually posted about that today to the group, if I remember correctly. That's got a big community. $12 million when I checked it last time, Cordell. And I think that's going to be, I'll repost that one again because that's going to be big. But listen, guys, lots of love. I was here last night as the airstrikes were coming in. So I'm gonna take a rest. But listen, God bless you all. Stay calm, stay focused. Follow me on Twitter. If you don't, you're gonna miss out. We have a good time and have a wonderful Saturday. Remember, guys, every penny you spend is out of your USDT or USDC account. So don't go on a lash on a Friday night. Save your money. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. God bless. Good night, guys. And I'll finish with that note, man, because that's beautiful. Take care, family. I'll see you on the next. Listen, tomorrow we'll do another one. We've got to keep pumping our bags. Hoping to catch more normies coming in to buy our bags. We'll bring them into a good community. Unless you guys want to hang around 5 more minutes, not talking about coins, maybe talking about the election. Nah, I'm tired, man. Yeah. Listen, let's hang up tomorrow. Good night.